What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Trayvon, and I'm back with another reaction video. And today we got what's the worst sex you ever had? Keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hopefully. Did get some views, you know what I'm saying?
Worst sex you've ever had.
When we're like just getting through it, she leans into my ear and she asks me to crow.
Did you do it?
Yes, I crowed.
What the fuck is a crow? God damn, I landed on the best one. Josh, she fine. But what the fuck is a crow? He had the bitch in the crowbar, bitch. He had the bitch in the full Nelson, Josh.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Oh,
Ooh.
Should I really have to describe it?
the worst sex I've
Damn.
ever had.
I don't know, there's a lot of experiences that I truly despise.
In my phone, I have a little black book. There's a person in there that says the worst I've ever had.
Everybody's answer is like when they lost their virginity.
My first time.
Probably the first time, actually.
The first time?
I had no clue what was happening. There was a lot of jabbing.
I'm gonna have sex with your butt, and then you're gonna have sex with my butt. I would never do that again.
Volatile combination of excited and anxious.
The fuck going on, Jack?
Having sex. I've always just thought of like, damn, that's
I'm gonna just let that speed pass. I don't even want him on
an
my
hour.
screen.
Like, wish I was watching anime or something.
Never had bad sex.
Sex is pretty fun.
I don't really have bad sex.
That's cap. Everybody had bad sex.
Did I hear you say you've never had bad sex?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty phenomenal, so you know it's hard for me to have had
Shut your old ass up, bitch.
that sex.
I'm sorry. Goddamn Quavo? Quavo in this bitch? Marshawn Lynch?
You think you've had
Future?
bad sex? Because some people have been like, I don't fuck bad.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of people that do that definitely have a story out there. Because they might have been like, yeah, and then the person just hands on their face on the end of the bed, like, never again.
Worst sex you've ever had.
I had some really bad sex with one of my coworkers. The guy that I dated that was like my brother. I hate to say this, it was the only white guy I've ever been with.
A man with a very large penis who thought he could just kind of like lay there and just have a large penis.
I felt like we actually both didn't really want to be doing it.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
So why the fuck y'all doing it? Damn, grandma in this bitch? Alright, clap, grandma. Dick all in grandma's stomach. Dick all in grandma's stomach. Put her in my hair. Yeah.
Worst?
Worst sex I've ever had.
I've never had sex.
With my ex.
With an ex.
My ex, first husband.
My second husband.
What was bad about it?
Damn, second. What's up with all the grandmas and aunties and this shit? The great greats. God damn, she fine. But
Sex I've ever had.
I've never had sex.
cap.
With my ex.
With an ex.
My ex, first husband.
My second husband.
God
What was
damn,
that?
grandma.
The rhythm, IKEA bed, it was just like moving the opposite way that he was.
They were really, really bad at what they were trying to do and way too confident about it.
Were you able to communicate that to that?
No, at that point I just kind of wanted to get out of there.
Do what you see on porn, that's still not correct. You still gotta like pay attention to your partner.
If you don't like warm me up to being interested and then you just stick it in and jackrabbit for like 2 minutes and then you're out, like what the hell did I get from that?
I think it's been years ago, and it was a guy who basically was a bunny rabbit.
Men don't know how to fuck.
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Finishing before your partner does is pretty embarrassing.
Bust a little too quick.
Short and sweet.
Did she come?
Probably not.
Met this girl.
Ain't no probably, nigga. You already know you live that bitch.
Girl on Tinder. We're about to perform coitus, and she's like, "All right, like, do you have a condom?" And I said, "No, I don't have a condom. Do you like mind doing this, Rod?" She's like, "No, of course, like whatever. Just make sure you pull out." And right as I inserted
Don't tell me nothing, this bitch.
it, I was like, "Yeah, no, I can't do it," because I was about to bust. I always think about that probably every time I close my eyes.
Whose fault was it?
Probably me, honestly. I was exhausted from a long day of work and I fell asleep during.
After we hooked up, as he was leaving my place, he's like, maybe I'm not gay. I'm like, jeez.
found out there's not enough M&Ms and pizza in the world to salve that wound, you know?
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Went from a strong situation to a no-win situation.
His penis went soft.
I was on the verge of tears.
That joint ain't want to come up, man. And every time he came up, I'll get it in for a little second, and he'll fall back down.
W. God damn, boys.
It's okay, don't worry. We'll try to get next time.
African Michael Jackson.
In high school?
High school. It was probably high school.
High school in a car.
He was super hot, drove a Mustang. Worst sex I've ever had.
I felt like a dead fish, and he was just kind of like pouncing on me.
You're young, you don't really fully know what you're doing. You just kind of thrust and you just call that good.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
I farted in someone's face the other day, and she stopped, and I had to finish it myself.
Once I let somebody peg me, it felt amazing, and as muscles do, it contracted and released, and I shit, okay? Shit is normal.
I recently found out about the things called douches. Didn't know I had to do that.
Let's just say she was very unhealthy and did not take care of her body.
Oh, shorty.
Nigga got STDs, chat. Nigga got STDs, bro.
Pants, it didn't smell too nice.
It was a definite
I like girls like that. Like, you feel me? Like, I could.
hygiene issue.
Did you guys ever have sex again?
No.
Nope. No, I told him, it's like, this ain't working.
I don't know if I want to go to keto, but it's a little awkward, yeah.
That was terrible. I'm out of here.
There was like no focus on anyone having a, happy ending.
Did you have sex with this person ever again?
I think we did, yeah.
I did. I dated them for a bit of time. I had to teach them. Let's just say they weren't a very good peer. They weren't a very good student.
This bitch fucked a student.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
It was the first time I'd ever seen like a, I don't know like the right way to say this, a micro penis.
And he wanted to top.
I couldn't feel it, but I figured out that sex doesn't always hurt.
What's the worst sex you ever had?
Probably like a very sloppy drunken sex, to be honest.
I was drunk.
I ended up throwing up in the bed
Oh.
during, so that kind of sucked.
Do you have sex with them again?
Maybe. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you leave it a second chance.
Fuck. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? Send them to your auntie if she got an iPhone.